a good week. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FSX. Today we're going to be flying Kilo Sierra Delta Foxtrot 2, Kilo India November Delta. We're going to be using the Southwest livery today. We're going to be Southwest 2360. I actually need to launch my V-Pilot. I have not launched it yet. So with that being said here, we are going to launch our Vatsim. We're going to go over here to V-Pilot. Let me just turn the monitor on so you guys can see that. Like I said, we're going to be Southwest 2360. Alright, we're just going to put our route in. There's our route today, and like I said, Kilo Sierra Delta Foxtrot 2, Kilo India November Delta, flight level 210. Alright, let's jump into tower. One thing I did forget to mention quickly is that the tower is a new tower person. He's getting his, I think it is S1, or maybe it's his S2. Yeah, it's his S2, so, yeah, it's a new tower, so that'll be fun. So here we go. Let's jump in our checklist. So, left AFT fuel pump, that is on. APU, let's start that up. The emergency exit lights, that is on. The APU bleed, that is on. Window heaters, those are on. Recirc fans, on. Isolation valve auto and PAX auto. Engine hydraulics, those are both on. The fuel, let's set that on board. Fuel, we need 9,717 pounds of fuel. Fuel is checked on board. Position light, that is on. Logo light, let's turn that on. Cabin lights, those are on. The seatbelt signs, those are on. IRS mode selectors, turn those both to nav. FMC, we're going to set that up once you say aligned, and aligned check. Alright, let's do our FMC menu, FMC, position init. And we are at Kilo Sierra, a Delta, a Foxtrot. Route to Kilo India November Delta. Flight number Southwest. Come on, 2630. Taking off runway, we're going to listen to ADSS on 118.72. Let's go over here, 118.72.
Previous departures in use. Visual and localizer
Okay, so the park brake so when they take the wheel tracks off there.
Hazardous weather information for Stanford Airport available on request. Pre-departure clearances are available. UPS aircraft report preferred runway on initial contact. Read back all hold short instructions. Operate transponder in mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Advise on initial contact you'll have information Bravo. Stanford Airport 8 of information Bravo. 00310. Wind 150 at 7. Visibility 9er. Thunderstorm. 3,000 scattered to Nimbus. Ceiling 7,000 broken. 25,000 overcast. Temperature 26. 2.22. Altimeter 2984. Landing and departing runways 17 left and 17 right. Simultaneous departures in use. Visual and localizer approaches are in use. Notices to airmen. Hazardous weather information for Stanford Airport available on request. Pre-departure clearance.
I'll take 200. Alright. Okay, runway set there. Let's go next page and let's set up our route. We're going to be doing the Struck 3 departure of 17 left. Route. There we go. Direct strap, yep, strap transition. And raker, or racer. R-A-C-Y-R. And then the Raker 3 approach Indianapolis, into Indianapolis. No vectors, and we are good. Alright, let's activate and execute. Let's preference init. 5.0 on board. Costinix for Southwest, that is 25. I think I want to say it's 25. Flight level 200. N1 limit 24K. Takeoff flaps 5. There's our takeoff speeds. 142 for V2. VR 132. Alright, FMC set. Setting all this stuff on. Alright. FMC set. Alright, trim. Did we get our trim? No, we did not. Trim 5.19. Right around there. Flight deck doors, those are our... Well, first of all, we need to request our boarding. We already did our catering. We're going to request boarding. Boarding by Delta. There it is. Alright, flight directors, sorry. Flight directors, those are on. Let's open our entryways here. Alright, flight directors, those are on. Transponder, well, we're going to get our clearance here. Now, center is online. Indianapolis Center. But let's call in for clearance here. One of the the supervisors is probably listening, so this makes me nervous. Alright, here we go. Louisville Tower, good evening. This is Southwest 2360 requesting IFR to Indianapolis, Kilo India November Delta.
And Southwest 2360 Louisville Tower, you are cleared to Indianapolis International Airport via the Strec 3 departure. When it's filed. I'm getting the SID. Departure frequency today is 119.55, squawk 1403.
Was that Joseph?
Good morning. Thank you.
I didn't know. Oh, apparently it is Joseph. I didn't know it was Joseph. Apparently he's getting his,
FX 122, welcome to Louisville.
S2.
Right enabled.
What the heck? Okay, as we were saying, we were cleared. Alright.
In Southwest 2360, sir. Did you copy?
Yeah, I got distracted. Oh yeah, we copied us. Southwest 2360, we are cleared to the Indianapolis Airport as filed. Strike 3 departure. Climb via the SID departure 119.55, squawk 1403.
And Southwest 2360, your read back is correct. Thank you for Bravo. Expect runway 17 left for departure. Push back and start at your discretion. Advise ready to taxi.
Right, Southwest 2360. Alright, transponder that is stand by the speed
FedEx
that is set.
122, taxi
We're
with
heading
FedEx
over
route
runway,
via
let's set
Delta,
that.
Foxtrot, hold short runway 17 right, to the wind.
Yaw damper.
Alright, Delta and Foxtrot for FedEx 122 heavy.
Cruise altitude. We are climbing via the SID that is at up to 4,000, so it's not 5,000, it is 4,000 today, so 4,000. Our initial altitude, then cruise altitude, that is, cruise altitude is 200, landing altitude today is going to be 846, so 850, or 800. Alright. Altimeter set. Okay, we are good for a engine start and pushback when they are done boarding. They're boarding right now. They're putting the the baggage on the line and into the cargo. So we're gonna be tailing right today, right? Yeah, we could tail right, nose left today. No, I do not want to start the engines before. And we are good. They're pretty much done. Let's set that to RTO. Let's do before start checklist. Before start checklist, anti-collision light, that is on. Fuel pumps, we're not going to turn those on yet because we are not exactly starting right now. Parking brake set and auto throttle set to arm. Alright, we could remove our ground connections, but before we do, let's turn our gen on. There we go, gen is on. Boarding complete. We could close our doors. Close, and close. There we go, doors are closing. And they're gonna start pulling away.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
They are closed. Waiting for reaction to close the left entry. It is closed.
Locking gear.
There we go. Right there, locking the gear.
User joined your channel.
Waiting for them to finish here.
Departure
There we go.
completed. Flight has been inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake
Attention all
release.
aircraft on this frequency. Information Charlie is current. Altimeter 2987.
2987 for information, Charlie. And they are pushing us back right now. Let's go flaps 5. Flap should be coming down and starting at will. Alright, turn those on. Fuel pumps are coming on. Center fuel pumps not required.
User disconnected from your
Alright,
channel.
we're turning our recircs and our packs off. Recircs and packs coming off, and let's start number 2. Supposed to be pushing us the other way, dude. Alright. Said tail right, nose left, did I not?
FedEx 122,
There it
on
is.
short 178. And FedEx 122 Heavy, sir, continue approved cross runway 17 right. Continue taxiing Foxtrot to Alpha to the ramp.
Number 2 is starting up.
Foxtrot Alpha to the ramp, FedEx 122 Heavy.
There's FedEx in here too. There he is, right here. And a 777. I can slew a 777. Alright, starting number 1. Still pushing us back. I think this would go back as my world's longest pushback right here. Hopefully they're gonna push us back just to the line here. So I'm guessing they're gonna tail us left. As far as I know here. We'll see what happens. Alright, after start checklist. Generator 1 and 2. Those are on. APU that is off. APU gen that is off and confirm. Engine start switches, those are continuous. The auto brake that is RTO. The flight directors, those are on. Taxi lights, we're going to turn those on when we're done with our push here. Alright, let's stop our push because it's too far. Too far, not too fast. I said fast and far at the same time. Alright, let's set our parking brake.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Alright, recall that is set. It's going to say fuel. Yep, it is going to say fuel. I figured. Propane. Let's turn that on. And taxi light, we're gonna wait to turn those on once the pushback is there. Let's turn our weather radars on. TCAS is gonna come on. Jesus. Yeah, I know, the kid's glitched like a champ.
Unlocking gear.
TCAS is testing right now. They're unlocking the gear.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Alright, TCAS test passed and the bypass pin is removed. Let's look for the pin. And there's the pin right there. Alright, taxi lights are coming on. And wheel well and wing lights are coming on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Global Tower, good evening. Sport Cruiser 346 Kilo Victor information, Charlie. Let's see VFR pattern work.
Let's
Hello,
request a
346
taxi.
Kilo Victor, Global Tower. Pattern work approved. Squawk VFR. Squawk VFR, and we are ready for taxi. Sport Cruiser 6 Kilo Victor. Hello, 346 Kilo
Waiting for our
Victor.
turn here.
Squawk mode, Charlie. And November 346 Kilo Victor, runway 17 left, taxi via Echo. Runway 17 left via Echo, Sport Cruiser 6 Kilo Victor.
Tower, Southwest 2360 requesting taxi.
And Southwest 2360, runway 17 left, taxi Kilo.
17 left via Kilo, Southwest 2360. Release parking brake. Accidentally turned the spoiler there on for a second. Alright, parking brake release, TCAS test on, and everything looks good up here. We are cleared for a taxi.
Louisville Tower, good evening. Skywest 6101, like to pick up a clearance to Chicago O'Hare. We have information, Bravo.
And SkyWest 6101, Louisville Tower. You're cleared to O'Hare International Airport via the Strep 3 departure. Flight via the city departure frequency today is 119.55, squawk 1402.
Clear Chicago O'Hare via the Strep 3 departure, climb via the state departure
we are
at
taxiing via
1955.
Kilo.
And say the squawk again for me.
SkyWest 6101, your squawk is 1402.
1402, copy, Skywest 6101.
And SkyWest 6101, your readback is correct. Information Charlie is correct. Expect runway 17 left for departure. Pushback will start at your discretion. Advise when ready to taxi.
Alright, we'll pick up Charlie and expect 17 left, Skywest 6101.
I neglected to turn the packs on. I passed it right up on my checklist. That's what happens when you read your checklist extremely fast like I do. Let's get some first officer. Right, here we are, approaching right now, 17 left. Southwest 2360 holding short of 17 left.
And Southwest 2360 hold short. Remember 346 Kilo Victor, are you ready to go?
Holding short. Landing lights
Kilo Victor, ready to
on.
go.
Taxi lights.
Remember 346 Kilo Victor. Make left close traffic, reporting midfield down each pass, wind 080 at 10, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff. Left close traffic, report midfield down each pass, cleared for takeoff, 17 left, 346 Kilo Victor.
It's in 8321. At least he has wheels on my screen. Wow, he rotated very fast. Wow.
Southwest 2360, symbol wait runway 17 left.
Line up and wait, Southwest 2360.
Attention all aircraft to this frequency. Information Delta is current. Altimeter 2988.
2988. It's one up from us.
And Southwest 2360, wind at 080 at 10. Runway 17 left. On nav, Europa. Cleared for takeoff.
Southwest 2360, clear for takeoff 17 left, RNAV to Jopa. So we're going RNAV to Jopa, so we're going to navigate on our own there. V1, rotate. V2. Positive climb, gear up. And that is RNAV to Jopa once again.
Tower readings up 1393 with information Charlie request 94 clearance for Atlanta.
And Delta 1393, clearance on request, stand by number 1. And 3460, Victor midfield, downwind 17 left for switching gale. And runway 346, Kilo Victor, wind 080 at 10. Runway 17 left, cleared for the option. Unable, stop and go until further notice. 17 left, cleared for the option. Unable, stop and go 346, Kilo Victor. Skywest 6101. Contact tower, or excuse me, contact center, 119.55. Have a great flight. I screwed that up. And Southwest 2360, contact center, 119.55.
Going over to center 119.55. Good night. .55.
Delta 8969, roger. Climb maintain flight level 340.
Out of 21,000 now for flight level 340, Delta 8969.
Indianapolis, and a good evening. This is Southwest 2360 with you at 7,500.
Southwest 2360, Indy Center, good evening to you, sir. Radar contact, climb maintain flight level 200.
Climb maintain 200 for Southwest 2360. We're climbing up to 200 right now. We can start our clock now as well. Once we're above 10,000, landing lights are going to come off, and landing lights can come off now. And we could not, we don't have to, what's it called? Sorry, I don't know why I forgot. Obey our speed limit anymore. I said, what's it called? What's it called, guys? Tell me. No, we're going 320 knots now.
And center, Delta 8969, any chance direct Fort Wayne?
Alpha 8969, clear direct Fort Wayne, VOR.
We get some approaching weather up here, it looks like, but we're gonna cut right over it unless up here, like I was thinking too. There might be weather up here as well. We will see though. Turning right to intercept our waypoint as well. There's our top climb. We're just above our top climb there. We could almost actually go up if we want to. A bit more, a bit faster. Once we're above 18,000 here, we're gonna switch over to, or we're gonna switch our altimeter here.
Southwest 2360, clear direct Racer intersection. Descend across Racer at 1000. The Indianapolis altimeter is 2989er.
Alright, proceed direct to Raker in cross Raker at 1000. Southwest 2360.
Southwest 2360, Indianapolis is currently landing north. Would you like the runway 5 left or 5 right?
Stand by, Southwest 2360.
Requesting permission to leave cockpit at Southwest 375.
Southwest 375, that's just for back, please.
Southwest 2360, we'll take 5 left.
Southwest 2360, roger, you can expect the visual runway 5 left approach.
Roger, Southwest 2360.
Indianapolis, FedEx 5754 Heavy, ready to taxi.
Alright, we're going to be descending to 1000, so
5754
we're
Heavy,
going to reduce to
runway 5 right,
300
taxi
knots
Delta,
here.
the Indianapolis
Heading on
altimeter
to 1000.
2989er.
5 right via Delta in 29 decimal, or 2989 on the altimeter for FedEx 5754 Heavy.
That was a very, very fast flight. Alright, we're never ILS ready. I know it's a visual, but just in case here, we're never ILS ready. 111.75 for our ILS frequency today. ILS freak. It's 11.75. And the course of 050. I've kept my wheel well lights and whatnot on because it was a very quick flight, but I guess just for video purposes here, I'll just keep them off here. We're getting some storms right now descending through the clouds. We're going to put our windshield wipers on here.
Back in cockpit, Southwest 375.
Southwest 375, roger.
I'm sorry, Southwest 991. Can you repeat my transmission? I was sending to flight level 15,000, crossing Charlie Victor Golf.
FedEx
FedEx 5754, clear direct Hoosier VOR, resume
111.75, 111.75, check, and course 050, 050,
Address
and
Hoosier, and
050.
continue Hoosier
Alright.
for departure for FedEx 5754 Heavy.
We're about to be intercepting the localizer here shortly. And reducing speed to 200 knots. They want us flaps 3140 for
Southwest
our
2360 is going to maintain 4,000.
So then maintain 4,000 Southwest 2360. Southwest 2360, can we go down to 3,000?
Southwest 2360, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 Southwest 2360.
Southwest 2360, Stuart, you like the ILS, runway 5 left?
Negative, we're about to go. Southwest 2360. Flaps set. We'll be reducing speed here soon. We're going a bit over speed here, down below 10,000. And we should be reducing speed here now. So I'm going to use some spoiler to reduce speed a bit quicker. Southwest 2365 left localizer intercepted. Finals.
Southwest 2360, roger. The Indianapolis Airport is going to be at your 12 o'clock and 18 miles north of the field site.
We'll report in sight, Southwest 2360. Flaps 5. Southwest 2360, we have the field in sight.
Southwest 2360, cleared visual runway 5, left approach, wind 360 at 9er, runway 5, left to land.
Cleared to land 5 left for Southwest 2360.
Next 1293, heavy, radar contact 99 miles east of the Charleston VOR. Welcome aboard.
Southwest 798, we're at top of the head, like the request to flight level 200.
Seahawk 798, descend and maintain flight level 280.
280, Southwest 798.
Hold up, gear will be done now. Gear coming down.
Southwest 2260, do you have the new midfield scenery?
A bit low on our approach here. We're gonna get up here a little bit, point our nose up just a bit more than usual.
Delta 1393, leave my airspace to the southwest. Memphis Center is offline. Radar serves as terminated.
Stable off here, level out.
Have a nice flight into Atlanta.
There's the runway. Flex
Right, 20 across, 1393, have a go.
Southwest 9901, descend and maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000, Southwest 991.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bit of a cross one here coming in. I might have put down the gear just a bit earlier, but that beeping was just very annoying. I didn't want to annoy you guys. Yeah, I'm thinking about you guys before the plane. Get our glide slope.
Don't sink.
Trust me, I'm not sinking. Auto throttle off. I have control.
Indy Center, good evening, Sky 6101, 3000, climbing 5000.
SkyWest 6101, Indy Center. Good evening, radar contact, climb, maintain, flight level
User joined your channel.
280.
Flight level 280, Sky 6101.
Delta 8969, Lima airspace to the north. Chicago Center is offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change to advise is approved. Have a nice flight into O'Hare.
Sink rate.
On to the land of O'Hare for Delta 8969. We're have a good week. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
National aircraft on this frequency information. Foxtrot not current for Louisville. The Louisville altimeter 299er, correction 2987.
80 knots. 60 knots. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indianapolis. Indy Center, is there a certain place you want us to exit?
Southwest 2360, welcome to Indianapolis. Do you have new or do you have the midfield scenery terminal?
Negative default, Southwest 2360.
Southwest 2360, roger. Exit left on Alpha 2, Alpha, Mike, to the ramp, clear across runway 14.
Exit left onto Alpha 2, taxi to the ramp via Mike. Southwest 2360.
SkyWest 6101, radar contact lost. Time now 0147 Zulu.
Alright, we're going to taxi via Mike. We're gonna, once we get off our runway here, we're going to turn the landing lights off. And then we will taxi to the ramp. So watch your turn there. Alright, let's get off the runway completely. Alright, we are good. Let's just pause here just for a moment. Landing lights are coming off, and taxi lights are on. Turn that to steady. Alright, we exited Alpha 2. On Alpha 2, let's taxi via mic. Alright everyone, and welcome to Indianapolis. Here we are at the gate. I'm going to be shutting down my engines now, and we will be deboarding the passengers. We're going to open our doors here and set in our ground connections. Let's turn off our engines now as well. And I want to thank you guys so much. We're going to jump over here in our overhead panel as well here quickly. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you are new around here, remember to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber and you're just watching more content of mine, I want to thank you as well for stopping by again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. This has been Aviator, signing out. See you guys in the next video.
Southwest 991, affirmative, descend and maintain 2,500.
2,500, Southwest 991.